Community clubs acts as a catalyst in mobilizing community resources and capabilities. The Active Community Club offers sporting opportunities to disadvantaged communities. This is very much one of the approaches of the Australian government. We always work with disadvantaged communities. Clubs encourage broad-based participation by offering activities specifically with the focus on the children, boys and girls aged between 5 and 15 and of different abilities. Active community clubs are established through a rigorous 12-steps process during which community members take part in all phases of the club consultation and the service delivery. What you see here on this graph are the 12 steps to setting up an active community club. Those are clustered in 4 phases: your consultation phase, your implementation phase, your action phase. This is when the club is launched, and as well when the activities take place on a regular basis. And then the final phase, the 2 last steps, those are the review phase. The Australian Sports Commission has entertained a very close relationship with the University of Johannesburg for nearly a decade. For all our needs in terms of monitoring and assessment in Southern Africa, we work with the university. The tool that is used is the Sport Development Impact Assessment tool. That tool was developed by the Department of Sports and Movement Studies of the University of Johannesburg. It works at 2 levels. It looks at the club's organizational capacity as well as the club's impact on the communities and on the individuals. Also, as part of the tool, there's a training component called PAC, or Participatory Actions Research Training. That training component is designed for your club development officers, your club coordinators, and other club volunteers to be able to apply some of the tools and in the gathering of data and in their analysis. In a 3-club comparative assessment, the most significant impacts in the view of the communities were as follows. The bottom line, that's social relations, networking, and leadership. Those were ranked at 53% in terms of impact in the view of the community members. Then, the second bottom line, that is access to education and training. That was ranked at 50% in a 3-club comparative assessment. The third and fourth line from the bottom, those are access to sport and physical activities, as well as health and quality of life, rank at 48%. The focus on capacity building of the program and investment in human resources is one of the most important attractors of unemployed youth who obtain training and skills that enrich their lives and help them build a personal profile. Recognition as role models, your coaches, your administrators, contributed to the healing of emotional scars inflicted by chronic exposure to poverty and lack of employment. Satisfaction levels were high when need-based programs were offered. So what we mean by needs-based program, where the communities select other programs such as other sports, indigenous sports, gardening project, HIV/AIDS education, music band. In terms of the benefit, how does it translate at community level? Participation in age-based teams enable children and youth to develop important social network and friendships with their peers and experience feeling of trust, security, respect, and commitment towards each other. These vital skills assist them in coping with the hardships that are caused by chronic poverty and disadvantage. But also collective participation in sporting activities and related events develops stronger communities by connecting people and creating common goals and values. Training and experience provided to coaches and administrators directly improved the quality of their skills and contributed to several volunteers in obtaining part-time employment or other sources of income. Participants who took part in activity on a regular basis in organized sports were able to compete at inter-club or regional clubs, which give them opportunities to travel, apply their skills, test their skills, and also represent their communities. The various activities of the Active Community Club provide opportunities of different age groups and members within the community. So your children, your youth, your adults, your elderly, the unemployed, to actively contribute to their community and acquire new skills. What you see here is, for instance, in South Africa, they use the Active Community Club in remote communities to bring some mobile clinics where the elderly and other members of the community can get access to health services. So some of the lessons we have learned so far. Evidence has shown that the program has a propensity to harness social relations by creating mobilization network. An Active Community Club offers a central point of contact and access to the community. An Active Community Club assists in the coordination of other community initiatives. So what you see here on your left is that pre-impact. There were two cluster groups in that community of Siakula. One was the church and the other one the school, both operated separately. Then at post-impact, after the formation of an Active Community Club, there were linkages that were made between various groups. So what we see here, the Active Community Club is at the center, and there's linkages established with the school, the church, the women's group, and the gardening group. The collaborative community needs-based approach allows for joint decision-making during all phases of club development and service delivery. Intensive community consultations are essential to the setting up of an Active Community Club. The consultation phase may take up to 6 months before a club is launched. If the club is not ready, it's better to leave it as it is until the club requests and is willing to commit. The community is willing to commit to the establishment of a club. Under this philosophy, the communities have control over the impact they wish a club to have in their community. In designing and implementing the program, it is also important to have the full support and high level of commitments from all stakeholders, starting with your country partners, whether they're government departments or local non-for-profit organizations. Then the leadership, knowledge, and drive from local individuals who are champions of the program are also important determinants in the success of a club. Finally, but not the least, the gathering of robust evidence aligned with impact trends and the alignment of impact trends with the project goals are also very important in keeping the project manageable and flexible. In a 13-month study in the community of Chavo in South Africa, participants, community leaders, coaches, parents shared their thoughts on their local Active Community Club of Siakula. And this is one of the coaches, what he had to say. I'm not sure if we're going to take questions now or at the end. But this is one of our champions. This is Mrs. Toko Monyeni. She's from South Africa, and she's the woman who's at the heart of the Active Community Club, and who started to work on the initiative back in 2001. Thank you, and merci. The high performance, the athletes that actually compete at the Olympics, and the Australian Sports Commission, which is a government entity, looks after community type of projects, the grassroots level type of projects, and also the pathway to development for the athletes. So, from my understanding, and there are other Australians in the audience, so we could double check after all. I do not think there's a Sport for All chapter as part of the Australian Olympic Committee, but we could verify for you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.